my life. Welcome, welcome to my life. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life, where everybody wants to cipher. They've never held a mic, but they swear they nice, cause they boys told them so. And surely enough, they suck my dick in front of their girlfriend and like, look, this is how you do it. You gotta fucking do it slow and fast, slow and fast. Eat that shit, check, check. If this is you, you're not alone. This world's a rock of drones. Girls flock like birds cause they heard lots of poems from the mystery man. When my name gets spit, it echoes. Straight laced people say grace with evil smiles. I'll stick to Velcro. Let go of these claims, I hold true. This is sage. Don't say I ain't told you. Fake gold tooth, real problem with garden gnomes who talk shit. My respect's the best bargain known to the consuming market. So pay me it till my love-hate relationship with love-hate relationships makes me rich. My old lady thinks that I done did it, but I done didn't. Save my breath during dramatic movie endings or the stub of the ticket when credits roll. I'm heading for the exit hole. Your track record is such a short shelf life, bless its soul. It's about you, all about you. And it's probably why you don't really respect it or know how to. Fuck a fickle fan base, stuck a middle finger in the damn face. Does the pinnacle of my hand taste dirty like the suggestion gesture? You best to drop out the school of hard knocks and get murdered by stress and pressure. Pressure, cooker. I'll leave the party with the mass amount of assed out demo tapes to butcher. Could ya give it a little bit of a listen, bro? Into do me a favor and play it on a big system, though. Into give me a detailed critique of my hot shit. Sure thing, boss, I'll get right on it. Oh, hell no, he didn't. Oh, yes, he done did, my friend. Think he was so very special among the 100,000. You play the fence, your flow is weak and your concepts suck. It makes no sense, so to speak, your logic's fucked. You made no dents over beats that got lots of cuts. Noise you do have toys like you, stock with Tonka trucks. You're not alone. This world's a rock of drones who rock microphones and abuse generous ears with the yeah, off the dome. You're not alone. This world is stocked with clones. And my dear Watsons are coming to bite a style near you. Best for sure, lock your homes. You best for sure, lock your homes. You best for sure, lock your homes. You best for sure, lock your homes and beware the garden gnomes.
You can't kill me, motherfucker. You can't kill me, motherfucker. You may try, but you will die. You can't kill me, motherfucker.
Go to bed late, then I have to wait, get to work, keep it going, can't stop, can't take a break, gotta get it done. It's time for me to do the things I wanna do, but by the time I finish it, it's time for me to talk to you and then explain what I do in my day. Well, it's complicated and you say pray tell and I will try. If I miss any details, think about it later and then send it in an email. Cause my brain is on a loop, but there's a buzz that I need to troubleshoot, not now. Gotta get the work done. Last item of the day is turning to the first one. I'm never gonna, I ain't never gonna, ever gonna die. Pedal to the metal, gotta get ahead. Gonna run another red light in the dead of the night. Letting the light from my cell phone just blind my eyes. Sexual text messaging in my mind. Fingers are busy, but now I'm looking in the mirror. Cause the people behind me, they're giving me the middle finger. I kill them if they pull a bed and close into my bumper. Short-tempered mother, shut your mouth. Drinking the coffee, now I'm dumping it out. He's honking his horn, look, you wanna throw down. He thinks immortal, you wanna go now. I'm ready for the typically cyclical civil obedience. Typically cyclical civil obedience. Typically cyclical civil obedience. I'm a trusted man with a company van and a supervisor who just does a summary scan and a co-worker who's always like, just cover me, man. In the morning we all get into the huddle again. Like, can we even make more money? I wonder what the luxury is really taken from me. I don't even have to worry. Typically cyclical, simple, civil obedience. Typically cyclical, simple, civil obedience. Typically cyclical, simple, civil obedience. Typically cyclical, simple, civil obedient people are gonna die 'cause they can't live noise in a small town with a small music man. You're just four guys in the law's eyes. Your voice is worth more than you know when you're not fooling anyone. I'm not a con artist. You're penciling your promises, eroding erase tips. I'm sick of your colleges, expensive taste that stuff. Spit that wine, excessive waste, yes, but it's that time for me to get randomly checked again. Boarding ticket marked with a blood red pen. Water bottle sitting in my pocket and I'm walking with a grin. Cause the liquid isn't permitted. I'm ripping up the ticket for the lady at the counter. It's confetti in her face. Should've never let me in this place. Fly boy in the ground estate. I got a feeling that I'm never gonna get let out the gate cause I'm the bomb. Yeah, I said it cool, collected and calm. Maneuver through the computer to do a little song. My music got the charm. Smoother than a cougar, attack the mic and get on the intercom. Hello passengers, fellow activists. Whether you're masochist, mellow pacifist, tell those facts and it is no accident. By the end of this record you're gonna know. Are you listening, love? I got a theory for us. Can you hear me enough? Can you hear me my stuff? About to move up this scary cemetery of trust. Living just a little bit, it isn't nearly enough. Living just a little bit, it isn't nearly justified. Cause I am never gonna die. I want to keep making things. Death really is not to be part of my everyday activity. It's not to be in my music anymore. I don't want it there. It'll sneak its way in and out, but that's we're beyond that. I mean, the death only as a concept is what matters, and God as a concept is one of those huge things to me. And to you, I know you much better than you think I do. I hope we meet sometime. I would love to shake your hand and maybe get a kiss right there on the face. And, I don't know, we have sex a little bit. Day one, I played with her blood. Day two, left her face bruised and we called it making love. Day three, her blood played with me. Dirty talk caught me off guard. Had the nerve to ask if I thought she was crazy. Baby, you don't know where my mind has been. Fell off the bike more than twice, but it's time to ride again. And this time I learned from my past falls. Old wounds might reopen soon. Burn them in alcohol. I heard that last call, it was a close one. Road runners know which direction to go when snow comes. Then we're coasting, extra traction on radial tires. Having sex in the back wrapped in radio wires. Self-abusive, stuck in a bad place. Head full of bruises and scratched face. I bled profusely, stirred in my juices so you could taste me. Put my neck in a noose and swung to safety. Found a landmine planted in the sole of my foot. I can't find sanctum in the holes I've been put. I keep digging, covered in earth. I undress, they run tests. I leave the dirt to the experts. White coats and shiny objects. I jump their lifeboat science project. We got a floater, guinea pig overboard. Stone sober hillbilly kid with open sword and ripped vocal cords, tearing them out. A mute manifesto that you'll probably never hear about. Weirded out about my whereabouts. Swears pierce my mouth. A bearded medicine man who wears a pouch keeps digging. And I'm swimming uphill. I'm fighting the tide of mudslide and blood spill. Until I got a shirt off my back and a girl on attack on top with a curled lip. The world map is our bed sheet. We share geography now. I explore virgin territory. Squeaky seats acting as a mating call. Nothing on me but her and didn't feel naked at all. Ever feel the need to keep it so real? You feed yourself into her hunger and don't care if she bleeds. Asking all these questions ain't highly recommended. They'll eventually get answered if you put time into friendship. That is if what you're doing is helping, and it's not like you know until you reach the ending. She wanted my agony. 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 I played with her blood. She wanted my left her face bruised and we called it making. She wanted my agony. Her blood played with me. Dirty talk caught me off guard. Had the nerve to ask if I thought she was crazy. She was crazy. I need more holes to breathe from. Went under the knife. I contemplated freedom. Put it all out on the operating table. Clutching onto rubber ducks, I played double dutch with some jumper cables. Then I broke like the water, it started rushing. All of a sudden, there she was gone, I'm the fall guy. She's a sight for sore eyes, I'm in labor all night till a new day is born. Her globe rotates like eyes roll dice. Earth pulls a 180 when I look look into her snake eyes. I'm not afraid of dying. Pieces of me die all the time. I keep digging. I leave the dirt to the experts who push the boundaries of pleasure till the sex hurts. I hold today with the death grip and play hard to get with tomorrow so as not to look so fucking desperate. Face sweaty, hands unsteady, blood pressure off the charts. My heart hangs heavy. Untreated wounds through repeated moons I see soon to develop in your needy womb. Your feeble ill cocoon. I don't grieve for many people. I don't mourn the pieces killed in you. My injection must have been lethal. Pick up the shovel, love, you got some digging to do.
Day 1, played with her blood. Day 2, left her face bruised and we called it making love. Day 3, her blood played with me. Dirty talk caught me off guard. Had the nerve to ask if I thought she was crazy.
You gave me language as a gift. I turned it against you. I was stupid, I was young. I was hanged by my Judas tongue. You shouldn't give weapons to kids who don't know better. They can't possibly understand that there's no such thing as forever. For every letter in the alphabet, you said connect them to a happy word. No matter how bad things get, I did my best, but the pickings got slim. Once I arrived at X and I had to think of synonyms, weighed them against the antonyms. I was hanging with all the mannequins who are on a constant search for a person's amputated limbs. Almost offered up my own, trading in my arms and legs. You said learn to express yourself if you're gonna stand for things. I stood up without expression, stood up against everything, including you. I was stupid, I was adolescent, but I had your lessons to cling on to. And I want you to know how much it helped, considering everything that I'd gone through. There was a period without periods. Run-on sentences were like binges. I was a comma with no pause, a rebel with no claws. Anxiety's no excuse once there's nothing left to separate. We could've connected but didn't. I was ignorant, passed out on the space bar. The further we drifted apart, the closer I came to realizing just how amazing you are. Now that you're gone, I'ma say it to the stars, till my words knock worlds off their axis and the universe collapses. Thank you for the matches, for the gift of fire, for the wood and the axe, for whooping my ass, for the wheel, even if you didn't invent it, for the impact that you had on me, it's epic. And thank you for the effort, for teaching me the ABCs, even if I never make my way to Z, even if I never do for someone else exactly what you did for me. Thank you, thank you. I was a stupid son of a gun with initials carved into me. I was a stray, a runaway, afraid someday you'd shoot me. So I scratched off the letters with a pocket knife. It's how I lost my way when I was tossed into the fray. This is not my life, who am I kidding? This is a thank you note disguised as a written apology for everything you taught to me. So awkwardly I approach the open microphone with everything that I wrote. Clear my throat, adjust the collar on my coat as I rock crowds, microphones and boats, and then I stroke whatever little ego I have left. I should've left it at the altar, but I didn't, cause I'm an idiot, self-deprecating author with a paperback addiction that isn't worth a flip through if I don't give you the credit that you deserve. You edited the words from the grave and beyond, from the first sign of sun rays at dawn to the moonbeams set blaze in my lawn. The universe collapses on my front steps and we get to share in that moment for just one moment, and nobody's upset. There's no more anger, there's no more sunset. So I crawl back in the chamber. You can shoot me up, you might as well. We had great communication before the tower fell. Thank you for the matches, for the gift of fire, for the wood and the axe, for whooping my ass, for the wheel, even if you didn't invent it, for the impact that you had on me, it's epic. And thank you for the effort, for teaching me the ABCs, even if I never make my way to Z, even if I never do for someone else exactly what you did for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For the matches, the book of fire, for the wood and the axe, for whooping my ass, for the wheel, start again from the ground up, overtowering your edifice with building blocks, baby steps. Work my way up with leg work. My head hurts your feelings. My head hurts your fist. My head hurts your pride. My head hurts your record sales. My head hurts.
Pick the poison from your teeth, sing your hollow epics fall out. Weaning off this life I've loved that can't love me. Too young for my beating of calamity. Life bolts, ready to defeat the drama, blood in the streets and in my notebook. Where beautiful things come to die, not be pathetic anecdotes.
A lot of those who only understand lies, there's no crime.
I tell my lies to myself first and the right thoughts when I can. Feel no guilt for the gutless, the tears for those ruins in my time and home. Who wear nothing like it's going out of style.
Except smiles like they're going out their mind.
Other than that, suck me dry and spit my bones in a highway road, sides of the sunset, my jeans and guitars, playing for people who ain't anything, with a college grin, or also high in life. I'd rather rent a movie, rather pay my taxes and give the homeless my money. Make me sick, but teach me to live healthy. Plant my roots, less deeper in the chemical plant. For my mechanical heart, and your artificial will
Give you what you superficially
for
need.
my mechanical heart, and your artificial will
Give you what you artificially need. The student textbook definition of freedom isn't liberating. Clubhouses are still debating over who owes who, when to move and where to go from there. Starting with nothing to lose and moving nowhere fast. Yeah, I cut this price on my head and I heard my days are numbered, so I just act like I'm dead. And I prefer not to say one word, just one time, with just one love. Split up in two, nature of the threatened power to the people who will misconstrue the passages. They turn the good quotes dirty, and these bastards think they're footnote worthy. It's so early for me to deliver these messages. It might be confusing, cause I'm choosing not to clean whatever mess it brings. Drown in that mud puddle, choke on those dirty words. The late worm evades the early bird. Remember that the late worm evades the early bird. But please, that late bird makes that late worm an endangered species. You're gonna die, and that thought there is probably killing you. How's that feel? Looks like someone needs medication and a bracelet to make them feel safe again. That sharp pulsating pain in your chest is fading ever so slowly. Don't hurt yourself. That's what we do. It's not as fun as it looks. Yes, it is. Painfully obvious. Pain for the bus that never shows up. The pain that chose us never broke us. You should have assassinated this character last episode instead of waiting for Sweeps Week. Digging for commercial breakbeats. This won't affect the charts a bit. Kill all your friends in filthy ways of wealth. Lose your sponsorship. Live on the edge and cliffhang yourself.
I'm a butterfly killer who makes no mistakes. Make no promises that didn't die. Trying to keep my secret a secret. They can paint it hollow and can't glaze it over. The will and the wilt and the ones from west will make my nest unlivable. If you can't break me out. Or talk me down from my pillars of a better living in a catacomb. Or I comb the streets for cars, a safe place to pause for the nonsensical cycle, or maybe a peaceful denial.
Unfashionably early for the self-pity party like it's going out of style. Tie me up, smack me down. I start again from the ground up, overtowering your edifice with building blocks, baby steps. Work my way up with leg work. My head hurts your pride. My head hurts your fist. My head hurts your feelings. My head hurts your ratings. My head hurts. Secret Service lyrics.
Eternal flame above my headstone. The set that I claim is null. X made of bones, it's revenge of the decaying skull. A raging bull till I'm paid in full. They wanna put my face on a penny, then discontinue me. I'm still grateful. If we're not allowed to age gracefully, I'm putting it all out on the table. Exactly what will you take from me? Choose carefully, cause the magical head has no phantom power source and the batteries are dear. Supposed to keep my head up, at the same time drop my shoulder to plow through the nonsense. Since I've gotten older, I've replaced too many parts in this motor. Mama said knock down the house, start over. Sometimes it feels like life is too long, but not forever enough. One day you can't give it away, the next you basically beg for this stuff. Medical breakthrough, buy your time, sell it to us. Where heaven is an electrical pulse, an adrenaline rush. The metal will rust, rust never sleeps, it's death and taxes. Get a better conversion rate on cash, cause the past is a foreign land. With futuristic looking doormats, sitting outside our present home, which really isn't all that. So we
started taking pictures with vintage filters. The villagers all started shopping at Urban Outfitters. I couldn't distinguish any specific difference betwixt small town hicks and big city slickers. Homogenous time zone from west coast to east coast. Now I'm so post and I'm pre-post. Beat most at their own game. I try to eat toast that's whole grain, and I don't need to blow to blow brain. Make them say I don't give up, I don't give in. What's with this polluted gene pool that we all swim in? This is 5'10" of wishful thinking. I never signed a social contract, so in fact there's no rescinding. You can kindly cross my name off. I've been living a double life to work a double shift that never paid off. This is the second sunset I've seen since takeoff. If life is a cakewalk, I'll serve you in the bake-off. Make them say uncle, make them say uncle, make them say uncle, make them say uncle, make them say uncle. You know what I am. Say what, say what? I'm a bad, bad man. Make them say uncle, make them say uncle, make them say uncle, make them say uncle, make them say uncle. By the blood that's on our hands. Say what, say what? Goddamn. The grave digger creeps into the crypt and then strips the bed to find agendas that are hidden like pigeon eggs. Instead he finds nothing, only ink-dipped feathers. In a sense perhaps the homie's homing instinct's been severed. The coop's been fled to recoup on these booths of lead. Can't hear the primal screams or see through the red. I represent the late bloomers with great rumors to spread. Our brain is like an inflated tumor in the head. Now build a mountain of bills and debts, climb it with a velvet rope. The predators can't find you with a telescope. Run, tell your folks you love them dearly, but it's time for the birdie to fly. Packs himself addressed envelopes and kiss the world goodbye. You're on your own with celestial oaths to sow, an extraterrestrial souls to know. You're a homegrown information capsule with increased value. The more you travel, don't let them plant you in the gravel. Even shackles have shack, that's a shadow reference. We like to break the chains of darkness and we ask for seconds. It's the heart of the Oliver twisted, calling all mystics. I don't advocate Diablo, Pablo runs the Repo Man resistance. It's 4 decades worth of false first impressions, youngin'. Death comes in threes, you soon to see the second coming. My dad told me I was destined for something, despite the fact that I felt like less than nothing. He said fuck, I'm gonna make him say uncle, make him say uncle, make him say uncle, make him say uncle, make him say uncle. You know what I am. Say what, say what? I'm a bad, bad man. Make him say uncle, make him say uncle, make him say uncle, make him say uncle, make him say uncle. By the blood that's on our hands. Say what, say what? Goddamn. I'm not just an uncle, I'm somewhat poet. I am dead milk mental, an obscure top 10 list essential. Welcome to the incredibly shrinking Indian giving tree. Time to return the sap, that shit isn't free. I need to keep my head up, at the same time drop my shoulder to plow through the nonsense. But since I've gotten older, I've replaced too many parts in this motor. Mama said knock down the house, start over. He was a southpaw, but had a killer right swing, an outlaw inside of the ring. And every now and then he'd be put against the ropes, but then he'd bounce back, catch a second wind, and then throw blows till noses cracked. He smashed mouths, he saw red and blacked out, received a couple pats on the back for the smackdowns. Negative reinforcement, never did he endorse it, had the business sense to wait for press conferences to talk shit. He wasn't a dullard, though he'd never say much, properly mothered, but his father taught him how to take a punch. It was bare knuckle touch of tough love. When he got drunk enough, he took his kid down to the gym and fit him up with gloves, tied together with a shoelace. Took him apart, put him on, looked in the mirror and practiced a screw face. Said, this is for you, Pops, for all the things we never got to do. The hottest part of a flame is blue. Thinking that they're born to fist fight. Cause they've been promising apocalypse by prophets without insight. You could have fooled us. In fact, we're dumbstruck. The school bus is looking like a dump truck. Stuff the class like a landfill until it overflows. Babysitters can't get the students off their mobile phones. A junkyard dog is eating trash in the cafeteria, feeling mad at America. The school counselor likes to recycle psychobabble. The assistant to the teacher is just an old TV. Now they've all got the urge to battle, cause they see a sign that says like to travel, ROTC. I don't think he can handle, he goes from flannel to camo. Cole putting all the ammo in his gun. He watched channel 1, switched to channel 2, unplugged completely. The hottest part of a flame is blue. The sea, sky, and land now. Came across soldiers who did nothing but yell, stand down. In their spare time, inside a shower stall. If not that, they're at the corner store playing Powerball. And when the towers fall, they get protective of this land and won't stand for anything to get resurrected. They're waiting for the second coming, the great pumpkin. Deep down, they know all they really want to do is break something. That's what they're trained to do. And then they say to you, just cause you see the devil in my eyes, don't make it true. And I say, true enough. All that fire in your eyes shows pain, but the flame ain't blue enough. Through the sky, leaves darkness in its wake. Now I hear the hellhounds barking at the gate. To be honest, sometimes I don't want you to relate. This ain't up for discussion, it's not a topic for debate. Entrepreneurs, they want to bottle up the hate and slap a label on the glass so hard that it'll break. If you break it, you buy it, and we sold it by the case. It's okay if you just try it, you can hold it to your face. How close can you get without touching it? How far removed can you get from the public? Can you keep it secret? If not, can you tie a slip knot? Can you stand high up on this brick block? Listen to the clock tick, talk and switch gears. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Are they all dancing now? Are you joining the party? Are you celebrating life just by destroying your body? It's a part of your psyche I wanna sightsee. I don't need you as a tour guide, and I don't want you to like me. I was voted least likely, that's it, just least likely. So pardon me if I seem feisty. Bite my tongue like a bullet, take a pull from the peace pipe. Push past the low expectations of me each night. I leave light in my wake, I moonwalk across the floor till I hear the sex kittens all purring at the door. There's something outside that we all want, but inside there's an ex who marks a soft spot till it rots and decays and then no one else cares. It's been 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years. Now I sell pennies to the well-wishers. I fish through the corn slots. I fall through a girl's bait and participate in boycotts. I demonstrate a demon's trait with a face void of thoughts. That don't launch 1,000 ships, and that's the Helen of Troy's lost. There's nothing in this horse. It's hollow, it's empty, its entry will not be forced. Like an eye socket stripped clean of tears. It's been 13, 14, 15, 16 years.
You are listening to the heartbeat of the Sage. Sage possesses the newest and most revolutionary advance in split-second presentation, as well as split-second calculation. To protect the future of America, the defense techniques of tomorrow had to be discovered now. But Sage needed more than this. New concepts, new tools, new weapons. By analyzing the past, Sage can project into the future.
I used to think the rappers had it figured out. Brass monkey, St. Ives, Old English and Guinness stout. Once a man, twice a boy with the choice of vice, a voice of spite. Not enough poisons to pick to enjoy this life. Then I thought suicide was a suburban myth. I couldn't see my own hands being the ones I'm murdered with. That is until I traveled this world a bit. I understand now, if I lose my nerve, I'll get the girl to do it. She heard the music but preferred the person. She's worth it, the only one I left behind the curtain to work with. Pushing buttons and playing with levers. We'll stay together as long as I'm honest in my songs. Radio. Suckers never play this. Scared shitless of dismissing clear channel playlists. Poorly developed yet highly advanced. The black music intertwined with the white man's line dance.
Supersonic, super destructive, seemingly unresistible. On the job around the clock with 24-hour-a-day reliability. Constantly monitoring, pulse taking, controlling. Into a continuous flow of interpretations, which could be understood at a glance.
Lonely on top, I'm kept busy with shivers and cold shakes. Sitting on snowbanks, waiting to be delivered some soulmates. Or wait, lift and test my faith on several levels. Build my body till they send me an empty face with a head of devils. My breath resembles the smell of flowers, shake from life and place in a vase. Sits and wilts and rots and dies in the name of grave mistakes that we all make. Believe we're getting by, treating ourselves wrong. Throw me a reindeer, John lit a party, and I'll be there with bells on. Hell spawn, some empty calls at City Hall. They still got the gall to blame the vitriol and Biggie Smalls. From strip malls to strip clubs, they slip drugs into the drinks that kids love. Tell us to drink up and get buzzed. This is the buzzkill, jump into the saddle. Emerge from the dust, kicked up in the uphill battle. With my guns drawn and sword out, pointed towards the courthouse. I sort out words from my war-torn mouth. I disassociate the actions with their meanings. On some ends justify the means mentality. Plus I'm bleeding, give me a band-aid. A band I can't play, a fan base with hearing aids. And a voice like a hand grenade. I pull the wool over their vision, pull the pin and push it in. I'm using women as a pin cushion, a super villain. With some war paint and jokes done in poor taste. We'll see who laughs last, all the way to foreign banks.
Ready to take over in a matter of seconds to protect the future of America. Sage also has protection too. The protection which comes with the possession of weapons of retaliation. But is this protection enough?
I was b-boying in my former body, singing all the songs at parties. Now I'm like, don't let nobody through the door in a hotel lobby. I'd wear Armani if they endorse me, so people who are poor can rob me, then forcefully sex me up. Calling me confused when they paint issues black and white. Resuscitate the gray matter right back to life. It's my destiny, she wants me, she beckons. She left me for dead, but death didn't want no sloppy seconds. I'm certified fresh. I freedom kiss the French for their political dissent like mwah. I do it with tongue this time and take that bovine blood out your wine and take that statue back to the lab it was created at. Your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Take them back. Your homeless tempest tossed to me. Take them back. The USA has cracked.
And as long as we're on guard, as long as we're ready to look ahead and move ahead, the future of America is secure.
Dark lenses tint the windows that are under my eyelids to hide from the light like I'm stuck in a fire pit, burning up inside with no desire to live through these lies. So I suffer in silence, culture of violence, truth stuck behind my lips, bound, gagged, and whipped, stripped, divided, and split, eating words with a forked tongue. And now the grumble on my stomach's got the thump of a war drum. A battle going on inside, nobody's safe from. Clowns are playing Russian roulette with paint guns. They run in place, and they call it the human race, losing pace with that stupid look on their face, shooting blanks. And all they ask is why I wear these glasses, and all I can tell them is hell, it's good fashion. All they ask is why I wear these glasses, and all I can tell them is hell. We're acting like men of steel, with a thin protective shield, gathering the raw footage that can never make the final reel. So we cover up the stories that eyes tell, make way for what we take to the grave. It doesn't bide well with souls, buried in a Faustian bargain bin. In the cemetery there's a joust between God and men, talking loud, but ain't saying nothing. Used to have daily discussions, I doubt we'll ever talk again. All they ask is why I wear these glasses, and all I can tell them is hell, it's good fashion. All they ask is why I wear these glasses, and all I can tell them is hell.
baby steps, work my way up with leg work. My head hurts your feelings, my head hurts your fist, my head hurts your pride, my head hurts your record sales, my head hurts.
Pick the poison from your teeth, sing your hollow epics fall out. Weaning off this life I've loved that can't love me. Too young for my feeling of calamity. Life bolts, ready to defeat the drum of blood in the streets and in my notebook. Where beautiful things come to die, not me pathetic anecdotes. A lot of those who only understand lies, there's no crime. I tell my lies to myself first and the right thoughts when I can. Feel no guilt for the gutless, or tears for those bruised in my time and homes who wear nothing like it's going out of style. Except smiles like they're going out their mind. Other than that, suck me dry and spit my bones in a highway road sides of the sunset with cheesy guitars. Play for people who ain't anything with a college grin or also high in life. I'd rather rent a movie, rather pay my taxes and give the homeless my money. Make me sick, but teach me to live healthy. Plant my roots, less deeper in the chemical plant. For my mechanical heart and your artificial will, give you what you superficially need. For my mechanical heart and your artificial will, give you what you artificially need. The student textbook definition of freedom isn't liberating. Clubhouses are still debating over who votes who, when to move and where to go from there. Starting with nothing to lose and moving nowhere fast. Yeah, I cut this price on my head and I heard my days are numbered, so I just act like I'm dead. And I prefer not to say one word, just one time, with just one love. Split up in two, nature of the threatened power to the people who will misconstrue the passages. They turn the good quotes dirty, and these bastards think they're footnote worthy. It's so early for me to deliver these messages. It might be confusing, cause I'm choosing not to clean whatever mess it brings. Drown in that mud puddle, choke on those dirty words. The late worm evades the early bird. Remember that the late worm evades the early bird. But please, that late bird makes that late worm an endangered species. You're gonna die, and that thought there is probably killing. How's that feel? Looks like someone needs medication and a bracelet to make them feel safe again. That sharp pulsating pain in your chest is fading ever so slowly. Don't hurt yourself. That's what we do. It's not as fun as it looks. Yes, it is. Painfully obvious. Pain for the bus that never shows up. The pain that chose us never broke us. You should have assassinated this character last episode instead of waiting for Sweeps Week. Digging for commercial break beats. This won't affect the charts a bit. Kill all your friends in filthy ways of wealth. Lose your sponsorship. Live on the edge and cliffhang yourself. I'm a butterfly killer who makes no mistakes. Make no promises that didn't die. Trying to keep my secret a secret. They get painted hollow and can't glaze it over. The will and the wilt and the ones west will make my nest unlivable. If you can't break me out. Or talk me down from my penance of a better living in a catacomb. Or I comb the streets for cars, a safe place to pause for the nonsensical cycle, or maybe a peaceful denial. Unfashionably early for the self-pity party like it's going out of style. Me up, smack me down. I start again from the ground up, overtowering your edifice with